Leadership Charlotte is making things happen in this community with other people in this community for a better place to live.
Leadership Charlotte helps prepare the next generation of leaders to be ready to step up and say, here's what I want for our community, and here's how I can help.
As our community continues to grow and we have issues and challenges, Leadership Charlotte is the organization that can help us meet those challenges.
Leadership Charlotte is a community builder. What Leadership Charlotte does is it takes individuals, it molds them, and it puts them out there energized to go out and become involved in the community. Leadership Charlotte builds communities.
To me, one of the key tenets of leadership is responsibility. And Leadership Charlotte has a responsibility to the community so that we can continue to bring people in, involve them through community service so we can solve the problems of the community as well as set a vision of the community. So leadership and responsibility are intertwined, just as Leadership Charlotte and our responsibility to the community are intertwined.
Commitment is the desire to get something done. And it doesn't matter whether you're standing at the head of the crowd or standing in the back of the crowd and being the person that quietly made it happen. One of the awards I like most about Leadership Charlotte is the Unsung Hero. That's where we say to the community, it's not about how many people are clapping, it's about what you got done.
Leadership Charlotte really stresses volunteerism because of the needs that are in our city. Think of all the things that would not happen if we didn't have volunteers. No Habitat for Humanity, no Big Brothers, Big Sisters, no social services. This also includes all the arts organizations as well. A lot of that would not happen without the time and effort and resources of volunteers.
Leadership Charlotte promotes diversity as one of its missions. And the reason that it does that is because the person who founded Leadership Charlotte recognized that this community had to have a multitude of voices in order to be successful. If everyone took that diversity role to heart, this community is going to be awesome.
Leadership Charlotte embraces inclusiveness. And what that means is we want an intentional, inclusive city where everybody has a chance to be heard, where we find common ground, and where all voices are at the table.
Service projects are important to Leadership Charlotte because they allow the participants to work on something that they're passionate about. The project then is left behind as a legacy to the community. It's an incubator for projects that roll out to the community and then become part of it on a permanent basis. It's easy to sit back and complain about the things that don't work right, but we need to be able to take the step and make it right.
Leadership Charlotte really emphasizes building strong relationships, relationships that give us a real togetherness with each other. I work in the nonprofit sector, and having friends, real friends, that are in significant roles around the community makes a major difference. And Leadership Charlotte provides all of that.
When I think of a transformational experience, I think of someone who's shifting their perspective on things. And my experience was that Leadership Charlotte moved me from thinking from an individual perspective to more of a community perspective. And that was transformational because I really went in thinking it was just, what can I get? But what I came out with was, what can I give? And what can we give as a community?
Leadership Charlotte does a superb job exposing all of us to the diversity and cultures and richness of life that sometimes we might not take advantage of or not expose ourselves to. Leadership Charlotte gives us the tools to go out and participate in those kind of activities.
At the core of Leadership Charlotte is this idea, the spirit of giving back. And all of us involved in that giving back are enriched by it. Each year, we acknowledge leaders in the community who've made a remarkable contribution. The Leadership Charlotte Legacy Awards is our chance to tell our story, to celebrate the remarkable people in our community who have really done extraordinary things. And we're also there to remember that change is possible. People can change a community.